I just want to say, okay, so this Tatcha liquid silk canvas is the primer that I'm going to be using. This primer is almost like what, $60, I think. Let's check the facts, okay? Okay, so yes, this product is $52, so almost $60, right? It's bomb. It's bomb. It's worth it. But how much? I paid too much money for my stuff to be like come apart like this. This is so ghetto. Look at that. Can y'all believe that? It looks inappropriate. That's what it looks. But I'm still gonna use it. Alright, so I'm back. What you do before you put your foundation on matters just as much as how you apply your foundation matters. So how you prep your skin before you apply that foundation is also going to be a key component to like how your foundation and how your makeup overall comes out. I like to use sunscreen and a moisturizer and primer. Oh my god, the rain is over. So I think that I'm going to go with the Anastasia today because I used the Estee Lauder one yesterday. Not that matters, but I used the Estee Lauder one the other day, and I kind of want to use this. Yeah. Go ahead, pump it on the back of my hand like that, or whatever. Get my wet beauty blender, damp beauty blender, wherever. I'm gonna spray a little bit of stuff on it because it's not as wet anymore. And then what I like to do is I like to just kind of create like a palette on my hand like this, because I don't want the foundation to be concentrated in one area on the beauty blender. I want it to be like kind of all over it in a sense, so that it's more, it covers more ground, it covers more area that way to me, and I don't have like a clump of foundation on one part of my face. So this is a little bit dark, but it's okay. It's not like too bad. I have two foundations. Okay, so let me just say that I am a concealer junkie. Like, I think concealers and lashes, like, this isn't even half of the concealers that I own, okay? So, I am a concealer junkie. Like, I love concealers in real life or whatever. But the concealers that I love the most, like my top two concealers, not up for debate, always gonna be my collection, always going to keep buying over and 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 over again, as long as it's like being produced, is this MAC Pro Lower Concealer in NC 45. I don't know what it is about this particular color, but this is a pretty popular color among African American women in the beauty industry. And then you have ColourPop No Filter Concealer Bomb AF. This is what I think I wanted, but I really wanted to use the MAC. I think I'm gonna use the MAC today because I used it the other day when I did my makeup. It's like it's a full coverage concealer. Oh wow. Being like just the perfect color. my concealer, and I don't really put my concealer and my contour on, or my bronzer, on at the same time, because I don't like the way it blends. Like, I don't know, like, it doesn't work for me to put them both on my face at the same time. It works better if I just take, you know, my time and I let my concealer do its thing. And I like to use this dark cocoa from LA Pro. I'm only using this because I don't have my favorite thing to contour with is by Anastasia Beverly Hills in the color Ebony. It's their foundation stick. When I tell you this stuff is so bomb, it is like, it'll change your whole entire life. 100,000% recommend without a doubt. But I ran out of mine. How it looks brown in the tube, when she put it on your face, it kind of turns like gray or dark. Like, it doesn't look flattering to me. Like, or maybe I'm doing something wrong, I don't know. But it's not like my first choice. I'm just gonna use, I just completely forgot that I had this. I have this mini NARS concealer in the color Cacao. It's a dark tube. So this is what I'm going to use to contour. I'm going to take this e.l.f. small stipple brush and I'm going to contour my face. You always push your contour up to your highlight. I forgot I was on my face. What am I doing now? It's like we talk about days and all my nights. Alright, so now this is a lot. Okay, be a little bit brighter under my eye. So I'm gonna go in with a different concealer. It's this e.l.f. hydrating camo concealer. Really nice creamy concealer. It's not really drying at all. Ooh, but no, I don't want that. I want something really like something bright. So just a little bit of brightness. Our next step is to use our bronzer or whatever we have to set our contour areas to bring back that depth and dimension to our face. So I like to use the Fenty Beauty Cocoa Naughty bronzer. Okay, so I've been baking for a little bit. I don't usually bake, but for whatever reason I felt like it today. So before I go ahead and wipe off the rest of the powder and stuff like that, I'm going to add my blush. Oh my god, where's my blush? Be right back. I'm gonna be using this very old MAC blush in the color, I don't even know, honey, because it's that old, but it's so pretty. So I'm gonna go in with my all over face powder. I'm just going to apply it to my face ever so carefully. So once I spray my face with my beauty blender, my setting spray, I then take up the back end of the beauty blender and kind of just like make sure I'm prepping everything into my skin. And this beauty blender in particular is from Sonia Kashik. You can find her on, well, you can find her at Target. Okay. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so now I'm gonna spray my face one more time for the one time. So for lashes, and then so the black eyeliner that I use for my under eye is by Ulta, and it is their gel eyeliner. So I'm going back in with this lip injection. This MAC chestnut lip liner. Searching for a heart another